Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to this sensational Sunday here in Norwalk, Connecticut. Life's good, man. Life is good. You saw the thumbnail. Truly, I just got in for my workout. This is a early afternoon workout. Anybody that's following these things know that usually my workouts are first thing in the morning. It is a gorgeous day out. I couldn't spend it on the couch watching football. What a complete and total waste of time. So I'm out walking, out with nature. Guys, that is a form of meditation. That is a form of meditation. Very often when I sit down and meditate, and geez, for whatever reason, there's noise in the house or whatever, and it's just not happening. As long as I sit there, I know it's not going to happen. I go out for a walk. And I usually talk out loud. The crazy old man. And this came into my mind. And I've done a video on this before. But you saw the thumbnail. Truly, thoughts are things, and very powerful things at that. When mixed with purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into riches and other material objects. That's not me. That's Napoleon Hill, man. The greatest book on success ever written. If you don't have that and read it incessantly, over and over and over, 10, 15, 20, 200 times, guys, you're missing out. You're missing out. I have the thing all but memorized. You can too. Guys, truly, thoughts are things. Now, once again, most of you know, I worked for Donald Trump for 4 years. Way back in the day. I was his lead trumpet player and his contractor for many of it, for his hotels and casinos in New York City and Atlantic City. Okay? I know for a fact that on his nightstand, he had a laminated list. I'm not going to show you what they are. He had a laminated list of his goals. And every night before he went to sleep, that was the last thing he read them out loud. I know this for a fact. And when he woke up in the morning, that was the first thing that he read out loud when he woke up. And the rest of the day, saturate his mind with this and working towards his goals. Guys, you don't have to like him. You don't have to, I'm not defending his moral character. You don't have to like his politics. That is not what I'm talking about. So please, if anybody puts a comment about that, I'm just going to delete it. If you want a voice on this channel, don't go there. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, he was probably the most motivated person on the planet. Billions of dollars. He owns the real estate market in the world. Billions. Thus far, the only non-politician to become president of the United States. I mean, this guy's achievements is off the chart, and it is all singleness of purpose. Now, I'm the first one to tell you, I don't believe in everything he says. His politics, can't vouch for his moral character. But whenever I hear him talk, I guarantee you, he's read this book hundreds of times. I guarantee you. Because his singleness of purpose is bordering on maniacal. Now, I know for a fact he will surround himself with what he considers to be the greatest minds in a field. I was his music contractor. He would ask my opinion. He would ask anybody's opinion. Business, real estate, politics, the greatest mind, he will ask their opinion. And he will think about it. If he asks your opinion, then he respects you. Ralph, what do you think about, I'm having a fundraiser at the Trump Tower on next month. What do you think for music? Oh, how about a harp when people come in? How about strolling violins? How about okay, that sounds good. And if he didn't like it, I'd be the one to blame for it. But guys, I'm telling you, it was his decision. It was his decision. He asked your opinion. Guys, his singleness of purpose, his thoughts were things that just materialized. It doesn't happen overnight. And I guarantee you, I don't know this for a fact, but I guarantee you, that list of goals that was laminated, he updated that from period of time to time. This ain't working. Get rid of that. Replace that with this. And I don't know what his goals are. I'm sure it had something with a net worth of $5 billion in there somewhere. Guaranteed. And guys, that's another thing. Write them down. Write them down. Nobody has to know them. Quite frankly, you're better off if somebody else doesn't know them, because what happens when you get your mind working, when you get your mind juiced in this area, pick something that you love. Pick something that you're going to love doing. That even if you're working a different job all day, you're just thinking about it all day. You can't wait to go home and get to work on this project or whatever you're doing. Pick something you love doing and go after it. Go after it. It doesn't take brains, it doesn't take intellect, it doesn't take talent to do what I just said. Pick one thing and go after it with every single thing you got. You are not going to believe how things just fall into place. You're not going to believe it. If you just trust that these thoughts that are coming into your mind are coming from a good place, and trust them and act on them. And you know what? Sometimes you're going to screw up. Well, that wasn't right. Wow, I misinterpreted that, didn't I? Who cares? Keep it in your mind and go for it. Saturate your mind. You want to lose weight. You want a better relationship. You want to make $1 million. You want to make $1 billion. You want to change the planet. Guys, go after it. And who cares if somebody gets in your way? Go after it. Truly, thoughts are things, and very powerful things at that. Put your list of goals, blank piece. Get a nice, crazy color piece of paper that's going to excite you just to look at the paper. And write down some goals. Precisely what you want. Precisely to the nickel how much money you want. How long you want it to take to get there, and what you are going to do to get it. Guys, don't just say, well, I'm wishing upon a star for $1 zillion. No, you have to do something to get rewarded. Work it on. Guys, it's all in the book. It's all in the book. I can't believe I'm telling you this. It's all in the book. And just like frickin' Trump, it's huge. Just like Trump. Guys, go to bed at night and read it out loud. Close the door. Who cares if your kids think you're nuts? Trust, my daughter does. She loves me. Guys, who cares? And that's why I'm saying, at least at the beginning, keep it to yourself. Unless that person that you're telling can actually help you. And there's a whole chapter on a mastermind and employing people to help you get what you want. Anyway, the last thing before you go to bed, you saturate your mind. You feel what it's like to have that $1 billion in your hands. You smell what $1 billion smells like. Saturate yourself. You're going to think about it all night. It's going to incubate all night. 8 hours. You don't even know you're doing it. You're forming plans while you're asleep. And you're going to wake up and you're going to do it again. And you're going to attack the day. And you're going to say to yourself, what have I been doing my whole life? Anyway, guys, you do that and the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.